welcome to episode number 22 of the Local to Global Grind for Greatness Challenge on Total Extreme Wrestling 9. My name is Nick, and I will be your guide for this episode. And again, another pretty solid episode in store today. I think we are looking very healthy. 618k in the bank, making 120k last month, which does give us an achievement to tick off at the end of this episode. Currently, we are going through the Final Impact Tag Tournament, which is one of our few tournaments we run throughout the year. It is a single elimination knockout tag team tournament where we have in the finals the Brain Busters of Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson versus Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson of the Rock and Roll Express. They will also have the tag titles up on the line for that match as the tag team champions. As of last show, are Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, who beat Aeroflash and the Firefly, are only two-time champions for the belts. We've had a couple of short reigns in a row. So, will Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard hold on and be able to get a solid run with the belts? Will they fall prey to the same thing that happened to them last time, which was the shortest run in company history? The current world champion is Rowdy Roddy Piper, the most popular most popular wrestler in the game. I think Kim Duck is still more popular, but Roddy Piper actually wrestles. So, he's our world champion, has held it for 28 days now. No, that's when he's defended last. 210 days, sorry, yeah, he's had a very solid run, and is only a month away from becoming the longest reigning world champion of all time in Firefly Wrestling. Our last important championship is the Great Lakes Championship, which is held by Rick Rude, who won it on the last episode. He's got a 56-day reign going on, and is looking very, very solid. Slightly long reign than his predecessor, Kurt Hennig, but still trying to get a reign that can match the likes of Jack Armstrong, our most successful Great Lakes champion of all time. We will kick off this episode with March of Contenders, which will have a triple threat for the world title, including said Jack Armstrong, Kurt Hennig, and Rowdy Roddy Piper. We have the Brainbusters with the Rock and Roll Express, as I already said. And we have a lovely tag match between Stan Hansen, Terry Funk, and Randy Savage and Bret Hart. All to come. All after we cut to the intro. Last year at March of the Contenders, we got a 63 rating in front of 1,200 people. Today, I think we're in front of about 8k, and we should have put in a lot better than a 63. Our main event was Santanico and Randy Savage, with our secondary main event being Bret Hart and Rick Rude. Both of them, solid matches, but not perfect. And we can do better today. I can almost guarantee. We feel enough also do have a Wild Hunt match on again today, which is just kind of funny to me that they're still doing these trios matches on this card a year later. If we go to the show we've got today, 75 of 75 minutes is booked. The full card is in place. I think we are more than ready to give this a whirl. One person's happy with a loss, but that is fine. They can be unhappy. Did I click the button? There we go. As we start off with Atsushi Onita, Rick Martel, and Cactus Jack defeating the Wild Hunt, with Cactus Jack pinning Haku for double arm DDT. Cactus Jack a 43, not bad. 39 for Haku. So he outperformed Haku, which is kind of funny. Rick Martel 58, Onita 55. Onita's really kind of come into himself in the company pretty recently, doing a lot better. The Barbarian 54 as well, very good. Samu 53. These are a lot of guys who have been clearly getting better step by step throughout the save, and kind of all now hitting their stride pretty consistently. Taking us to a 56 red match, which is very good, and probably been quite a bit better without Haku and Cactus Jack in it. So hey, maybe a tag matches on the cards at some point, try and get these guys even better ratings. So we go to our next match, which is, if it would load, there we go, a 50 rated match. Oh, I skipped past it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, oops, my bad, I need to just wait for my computer to load. It was a 50 rated match where Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard pinned the Rock and Roll Express, I think it was Robert Gibson, And they are now the final Impact winners, especially of that tag division, and the tag team world champions still. The Brainbusters survive, and they will have to try and see who is next for them in the challenge. The Watchers, the former tag team champions, who were screwed out of their titles by Santanico, have their match where Aeroflash is able to pin Rick Rude with a double frog splash. Santanico best in the match at a 76, which is very good. The Firefly a 51, Aeroflash a 49, and Rick Rude a 44. We are finally getting to that point where Firefly is actually better than his tag team partner. It's been a while, but the Firefly is developing really well. That's my player character, and I'm very happy to see him doing well. I've got a lot of plans for the Firefly this year, so I'm happy to see where this is going. Rick Rude was unhappy to get pinned by Aeroflash, but he can deal with it. Aeroflash isn't that far behind in popularity, I don't believe. And yeah, Santanico is Santanico and still one of the best performers in the company. And especially I've trapped him in the tag division for a while and this mid-card position. Yeah, he needs to get another main event push because he's amazing. And still like top 5 in the company, rating-wise, by a pretty solid margin. Actually, I think it's Roddy Piper, Bret Hart, and him. It's like the top 3, very clearly. And then like Kurt Hennig and probably Terry Funk. I think the next 2. Stan Hansen's up there, Randy Savage is up there, but they're not quite at that level yet, I don't think. Speaking of Terry Funk, Stan Hansen, Randy Savage, and Bret Hart, they have a 78 rated classic of a tag match where Bret Hart and Randy Savage defeat Terry Funk and Stan Hansen in 13 minutes 21 with a Randy Savage pinfall over Terry Funk. Randy Savage got a 78. I don't know what happened, but he has all of a sudden become unbelievably good. We've all of a sudden ran into the Randy Savage that we thought we were going to get when we signed him. No more of these like 50, 60 ratings. He has done amazingly. Bret Hart struggled. This was a wild brawl. We didn't expect Bret Hart to do amazingly, but he did struggle more than expected in this match. I have to wonder, like, what the dirt sheet was saying. Anyone, like, got some big penalties? No, everyone just got bonuses, I think. From what I can tell, only bonuses. Terry Funk was penalized for physical condition. Bret Hart was penalized for physical condition. Randy Savage was penalized for inconsistency. Just didn't roll inconsistency though because he put on a banger. Okay, Randy Savage is doing amazing work for us. It's good. It does make me question some of my plans, but I do think I'm going to stick with what I've got. Randy Savage doing amazing work. We are happy with where we see Randy Savage right now. Happy with all these guys, actually. They're all doing such good work for us so consistently. Go to our final segment. Our main event, another 78. Superb wrestling. Great heat. The wrestling wasn't even that strong, especially compared to what we kind of expect normally. 14-10 when Roddy Piper submits Kurt Hennig with the sleeper after help from Jesse Ventura. They went out, they tried to steal the show, and boy, did 2 of them. Roddy Piper makes his 5th defense of the World Championship. Jack Armstrong was a weak link, but that's what happens. Not completely to be unexpected. Roddy Piper, a 78. Kurt Hennig, a 75. Helped carry it enough. And Jack Armstrong, a 47, is pretty bloody good as well. 2 78s in the card has to pull us to one hell of a good show. 76 rated show today is, I mean, everything we could really ever ask for on a show. I think we are still looking to get that 80 ready for the next achievement. But that's pretty good. Who needs some... Kurt Hennig needs some praise. That's amazing from him. Who are other main event... Actually, no, we should praise Rick Rude because he lost. And he did a good job for us. And then we should praise the other guy who got pinned. Which was... Who did Randy Savage pin? Oh, Terry Funk. We'll give them all some courage. Kurt Hart was pleased. Seemed pleased. All have done very, very well for themselves. And 104k in overall profits is amazing. Basically last month's entire income in a single show, by the way. Like, not much more we can really ask for. 102k just in ticket sales. Not least the point in the save where you go out and try and sign a bigger tell and such and approach people from WWE. We can't do that. We have all the most popular people in the save pretty much at this point, other than like a couple of like occasional wrestlers and Hulk Hogan, who I just really don't want to deal with. I've got enough backstage drama. I don't need any more of that. Southwest up to 55. 4 away. I don't think we can do it this episode, but there is a chance. It could happen this episode. There is a world. And that does make me kind of question, like, it's probably worth trying it, right? It's probably worth trying to just go out there and see if we can make it work. Can we get to 59 this episode? Can we get to medium size this episode? Because we're going to end this episode right before we get into the Battle Leagues, our big round robin G1 style event. And that comes with the weird caveat of, if we hit medium size, do we start a TV show before or after? I would have to give a guess that we started after the Battle Leagues. We run the Battle Leagues over that 2-month time period, tell a couple of the stories we're telling in there, and then we can go to weekly TV. And that's going to change a lot of the booking. It's probably going to change the episode structure as well. I think my plan at that point will be start with a pay-per-view, then do 4 episodes build up to the next one, so you guys can all, be left in anticipation before my next show. Good booking standards and all. We'll have to see how that goes. I don't know if that's going to quite run to plan. But, that's the idea at the very least. I am going to quickly skip ahead and skip through so you don't have to wait through the comical long waiting times this game is giving me right now because we're 4 years into a save. And I will see you at our next taping, our next show of Elevation. See you in one cut. Okay, as promised, we have made it all the way to Elevation number 25. Pretty big stakes on the card. Couldn't get all the big names on, so we're all in some pre-show matches. Just, keep them happy and all. Well, the show's focusing a bit more on our mid-card, undercard things we've been having going on as we build to Iron Will, which is our next big show. I feel like we're, again, still doing all the right things in the right spot. Matches kind of got the right outcomes and everything. I'm looking forward to it. What's our booking analysis? Oh, we're using Jack Armstrong too much. Yeah, that's probably true. If I just take that down, don't look at who's going to win because spoilers, slightly overused. That is enough. That's fine. He's going to use 21 minutes, so that is fine. Start the show off, not double clicking so we don't skip through anything. Unless I missed it, and then having a slow PC is going to, really cost me one day. I mean, already has all of this episode. Good trios match put on the pre-show. Give Joe and Clinton some good experience in the ring. Bob Balassi's also there. Well, Stan Hansen, Terry Funk, and Santanico killed them as just all the heels that we didn't get on the show today. Yeah. Really good wrestling from the heels. Not great from everyone else. Clinton Stott is still doing okay. I don't know if I'm going to keep him around or not, but having him there as underdog story I think is fine. We also do have Firefly Jr. as the other underdog babyface who we are kind of pushing and helping learn. He's doing far, far better already. Randy Savage got a 79. I don't know what's happened to this man, but all of a sudden, he's really, really good. Bret Hart 77 as well is amazing. Great pre-show matches, actually. These are banger pre-show matches. On the heel side, Tom Pritchard putting up the best results. Everyone on the heel side is within 4 of each other, which is just very good. Dean Malenko 51 as well needs some praise. He's doing quite well, I'd say. Then go to our opening promo. Jack Armstrong still bad at a promo, but that is fine. Successful storyline idea. We want this to try and get up to an 80. That's the goal. Take off another achievement and all. I think we're really close. I think when I added the storyline idea, we were sitting at a 78. So hopefully at the end of this episode, we should be sitting at an 80 and can tick off more achievements. That's the goal at least. Kurt Hennig storms out and demands another match against Roddy Piper. He says he would have the singles rematch if Jack Armstrong... He would have won the singles rematch if Jack Armstrong hadn't got involved A big change up from last month where he was saying they were going to work together to win. But clearly, he does not hold the title, and Roddy Piper still does. He's not happy. Jack comes out and reminds him that he wasn't the one who got pinned. That was Kurt. He knows Kurt's pissed, but you can't fix it now. So Jack will be taking the next match at Iron Will, and he's going to walk out as world champion. Roddy Piper then comes out and recommends a match between them. Really get the infighting rolling. So our main event will be Kurt Hennig versus Jack Armstrong, number 1 contenders match. Should be a lot of fun. Then a 60 rated tag team match, kicking off the wrestling on the show. Rick Martel for 59 is just stellar, and everything we're looking for in a main event dude, or a future main event dude. Cactus Jack at 49 is still very good as well, with the Barbarian getting a 53. Everyone just looks very, very good in this match, bar Haku. But hey, it's Haku. We don't really care that much. Hopefully none of the Simones are going to kill me now. Very good match though. 60 rating is pretty impressive, especially for like tag team undercard as well. So we then go to a 58 rated segment between Samu and Atsushi Onita, where Samu gets the win with a wild brawl. Okay, and Onita's back to being normal Onita, sub 50s. He did good for a while. I know he's got like a tag specialty or something. But hey. He's looked better as a tag team pretty much his entire time at the company. So maybe we'll just try to see if we can find him a long-term tag team partner and not someone who's going to turn on him immediately and try and kill him. I mean, we could do Cactus Jack and rerun the entire, deathmatch tag team storyline before they break up and do death matches against each other. Like, it's always an option. Lol. Yeah, good match. 58 rating is still very solid for this undercard. It's going to match that either is going to be very good or very bad. Bad. We'll go with bad. We had a decent match between these two, which in fairness didn't really expect to be a great match on the pure fact of so much interference in this match. So much interference. We get run-ins from Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and Santanico, who is then responded by Aeroflash, Brad Armstrong, Jim Brunzell running in, kind of leading to a bit of a big brawl around ringside, which distracts Firefly enough for Rick Rude to get the win with the Rude Awakening. Good match. Probably too much interference. I don't know if we're going to get penalized for that. We both got penalized for holding back because storytelling match and whatnot. But that's fine. Also, neither of us are particularly great at storytelling matches. Again, it's fine. Our characters are learning. We're getting better. Firefly still getting a 44 is not bad for a match type he's not good at right now. We're, I think, happy with that as an outcome. We then go to a 66 main event. Jack Armstrong with Office Game. But that didn't stop him from getting the win over Kurt Hennig with a standing elbow drop. 73 from Kurt, 43 from Jack. Didn't expect the greatest match at the end of it, but I think it was pretty solid. We can close the show with 64 rating. Hey, for Elevation, we take 64. I think that's very good. Very good opening promo as well. 70 was our highest segment, but I think that is fine. I mean, Kurt Hennig, again, needs some praise. He was not happy unless we protected him, which we did. May have taken the match down a bit, but I think that's all fine. Who else needs some praise? Atsushi Onita, you can get some, and the Barbarian. I know, not many people did too many great things. That's all fine. Everything was happy. 66 rating, 66k in profits as well. Gets us very high, and we're up to 56 in the Southwest. 3 more to go. And we have 2 more shows episode. We're not going to do it, I don't think. But it might be to open up next show at Clash of the Elite is when we pull it off. I'm going to be back for you guys very shortly as we go into Iron Will, which will be main evented by Roddy Piper and Jack Armstrong. See you guys then. Take care. As was foretold, we have made it to Iron Will. Last year, this was one of our best shows of the year. It was headlined by Bret Hart defeating Santanico in a cage match to retain the World Championship. Also had Randy Savage taking on Jake Roberts in what was a surprisingly good match. And the Brainbusters defeating Ready to Die to win the Tag Team Championships. All around, this was a crazy stacked card last year. and it is a crazy stacked card again. I can't tell if it's better or worse than March of Contenders. But we do have the same Bret Hart versus Stan... Oh, no, not March of Contenders. Second show of the year. Winter's Trials. Because we do have the same Bret Hart and Stan Hansen, Terry Funk, Randy Savage matches as we do on that card. Jack Armstrong, bit of a step down from Kurt Headache. But our undercard's a bit better. Santanico's in it. The Brain Busters are in it. Sudden Impact, the Watchers. It should be all very, very good. Let's see how good it actually ends up being, though, because a couple of people are very, very unhappy with how the outcomes of the matches are going. But that's fine. Also, because I did check this. If I go to a title screen, our world champion has held his belt for 245 days. That ties the record of Bret Hart and Terry Funk. This has been a bogey number for both men. Can Roddy Piper become the longest reigning world champion of all time? Let's see. First little pre-show match, because pre-show match. Onita, don't know why, but in this match, looked really good all of a sudden. Onita doing great work. So the other person kind of feels like he's randomly hit his stride a bit. Ricky Morton, 5th of 55, still very good by him. 48 from Robert Gibson. Jake Roberts got a 41, actually better than kind of normal. El Snow 42 and Merv only a 31 isn't great, but still solid from everyone, I think. And 54 pre-show match, not horrendous. Probably the worst match on the card, but could have been a lot worse. We open up the show with a 66 rated match, ending off the story as Rick Martel stands tall over Samu. 63 rating from the showstopper. Very good from Rick Martel. Very, very good. Another man who could be getting a main event-esque push in the future with just how good he has been in the ring so far recently. Done amazing work with CA does in a promo. But right now we can hold his own, and that's amazing. Let's go to our next segment. 57, not as good, but that's fine. It's a storytelling match, and these guys aren't all amazing storytellers, so not absolutely unbelievable to see that happen. Santana over 69 being the best in the match is very good. Tully Blanchard a 48, Arn Ensign a 46, Rick Rude a 43. All pretty solid. The Firefly for 50, Brett Armstrong 53. I mean, everyone did well, which is the main thing here, I think. No one was terrible. No one was spectacular. Everyone did well. So we'll take it. 31 crowd rating also helps quite a bit with people being more and more popular these days. Ooh. Well, yeah, Randy Savage was angry that he lost this match, but he did lose this match in 6 minutes due to Terry Funk. 65 rated match is not great, mostly due to career finish failure and Randy Savage being off his game, which feels intentional because he didn't want to lose. But that's fine. 74 from Terry Funk makes him look very good, and Randy Savage of 67 looks pretty solid as well. I think this is a perfectly fine thing to see. Because this match, this was going to be a banger. Stan Hansen, I told to be like, steal the show. Only got a 59, which isn't great. But Bret Hart's 77 is very good, and the crowd rating is very good. What did we get penalized for by Stan Hansen? Penalized inconsistency, stamina, and low morale. Dang, what does he have low morale? I didn't realize he had low morale. I would have boosted it. It's fine. Stan Hansen is doing great work still. We are very happy with Stan Hansen. And a 79 probably means it's the best match of the show because this won't... Never mind. 81 rated match is insane. How does he do this every time? I don't get it. Jack Armstrong has got most of our best matches, or a lot of our best matches, and he keeps breaking the record. He got a 47. He's not that good. But he's good enough to pull us to an 81 rated World Championship match. But also had Kurt Hennig come and attack Jack Armstrong. Roddy Piper makes a 6-defensive world title. He is still the world champion. Got an 80 rating by himself. Complete successful heel turn. What gave us this? I don't know what it was. But this is unbelievably good. 81 rated match. 70. Oh, we're one away. One away from the achievement. That's fine. Oh, we got very, very close though. That is spectacular. Oh, that's bad. Shite. Okay, everyone. False alarm. It did save. We're completely fine. No worries. That was a bit concerning. We're fine though. Just let me do the post show when I opened it back up, which I forgot to record. So instead, I'm here on the achievement screen, so that we can see what achievements we get to tick off from this show. Well, actually, we probably should check quickly what achievement, if we've made some of the other achievements quickly. Ooh, my thing is out of position when I reopened it. Go, okay. You guys can see all the behind the scenes. Nope, that's not important. Iron Will viewing figures, 96k viewers is insane. And we do need to go deal with that Kurt Hennig's contract is about to be up. He does have an ongoing storyline we would like to pay off. What we do need to go cover is storyline heat. Surely one of our storylines is at an 80. We got so close to it last year, we can do it this year. 77. 84. That's what we needed. None of the ones are that high. Especially, yeah, Terry Funk's one has kind of gone off a cliff recently. But Pusher Man so far, the feud between Kurt Hennig was meant to be Jack Armstrong, who I'm realizing isn't even actually part of the feud. Which is, in its own right, very funny, which I assume is because he left. So just quickly add him back. Where is Mr. Jack Armstrong? Kind of one of the focal points of this feud. Jack Armstrong, add as a major role. Thank you. Cool. We can actually probably even remove him from that storyline as well, because this is going to go into a nice, lovely singles match, but that is an 80. And that being an 80 means we can tick off. We have a storyline heat of 80, and we can go over. Ooh, that's not zoomed in either. That should not be that far zoomed in. There we go. And that will get us the 60-second award on our sheet as an achievement we get to tick off. And I will get plus 5 fundamental skills. It's actually quite a lot. That's actually very beneficial. So I am very happy with that. I think there's some other ones I did want to go so we could tick off. Our wrestler's not got a 70 rated match yet. We did not get an 80 event card. We got very, very close. We got arena attendance of 10k though, which means we can tick off 34. Hopefully this is another beneficial one for us. There are a couple of ones that are trap ones that actually make it worse. Plus 5 mental skills. We're getting good finally. We've been on such a drought of getting good dojo skills. We've finally got plus 10 skills across the 30 of them. But we're making progress. We're getting slightly better as a wrestler. And that is very good. I don't believe we have made it to anything else. We quickly say, oh, we have made a monthly profit of 100k. That's the other one that did prompt me to come back here. And we get number 1. What do you think number 1's going to be? First achievement in the game. Plus 1 primary. Ah, it's so unhelpful. Cool. We'll take it. Any skills we can take. I don't think there's anything else here that we've done. But good to get them all ticked off and all ready. So I'm going to go give my player character all these little boosts we've just collected. And then I'm going to be back with our last show of the episode. I think the 26th ever episode of Elevation. And potentially one of our last shows, our last elevation, before we make it to medium size. See you in just a bit. One show left this episode. Right before we go into the battle leagues, we have to build up to Clash of the Elite. And we're going to have a few matches on that card. Kurt Hennig versus Jack Armstrong. An obvious one. And a few other ones that should get revealed throughout the show tonight. Kick off of a pre-show match, though, which is a 5-man tag team match. And the Firefly scores a 52. It's kind of the first name that I go to look towards, because I'm very happy with the Fireflies going. Get them the bonuses. More stuff in the basics, more stuff in the psychology. Just getting better all round. I feel like there's definite clear signs of improvement very quickly right now. So I am very happy for how the Firefly is developing. Surely over time, like in the next couple of years, we can get this character up to like getting 60s and 70s pretty consistently, I think. There's a very realistic goal. Santanico, of course, very good, is criminally undervalued in this company right now. Jack Armstrong, 55, very good. Barbarian, 55, very good. Just looking good, I think, from pretty much everyone in this match. Luke Williams, the Bushwhackers, kind of a bit of a weak link, but not horrendous, so it's fine. 63 is just very good anyway. Let's go to the next segment. 71 Brawl to kick off the night as we come into the show. There's a show of the parking lot where all 5 of the biggest stars are out brawling together, which ends up as one by one they're thrown through car windows, car bunkers, one into the bed of a truck, as Randy Savage stands tall going into Clash of the Elite. And at Clash of the Elite, we will have Bret Hart, Roddy Piper, Terry Funk, Randy Savage, and Stan Hansen in a 5-man match to see who's going to walk out as the world champion. Then a 60-rated tag team unification match as Arn Anderson defeats Dean Malenko, and the Brainbusters have defended their tag team world championships and unified the NWA Australasian tag team titles and the international tag team titles. Very good scheme. I just want to condense all the belts down. I might even rename the tag team world championship belts like unified belts or whatnot. As Dean Malenko gets a 53 and Arn Anderson a 55. Both of them did very well with Tully Blanchard and Joe Malenko, both looking good in their own right. Then a bit of a lower rated match as Atsushi Onita and Cactus Jack defeat the Heavenly Bodies. Our new randomly associated deathmatch tag team are doing very good for themselves. Stan Lane and Tom Pritchard did not look great, but wild brawl. Cactus Jack got a 52 already. Man is 18 and looking amazing. So yeah, very happy with Cactus Jack. We then go to Rick Martel and Shane Douglas as Rick Martel gets another win under his belt, racking up wins slowly but surely. Not great for Shane Douglas, but also he's 19. We can give him some time. Rick Martel looking very good, still 55. As we go into our main event. Oh, that's bad. Oh, he said this to work the crowd. Oh my god, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Everything about this makes me a fool. Dang. Okay, it's fine. Aeroflash has defeated Rick Rude to become the Great Lakes champion. Well done from Aeroflash. Now a champion in his own right. Just what we want to see from him. He's doing amazing work. Let's go Aeroflash. That's such a bummer. Why do all my shows end up on a bummer? Oh, we've lost popularity in one region. Oh, no. Oh, okay. So the whole thing about, like, getting to medium size next month might be impossible now. Oh, I've trolled. Oh, I've trolled massively. Oh, I have trolled massively. Oh, no, I've trolled massively. Dang. Okay. Yeah. Amazing. You were down to 56. Oh my god, I trolled. Okay, so we are 3 shows away now from making it to medium size, which means midway, end of next episode. It's fine. I don't have to change my plans at least, but oh, dang. Okay. My bad, guys. That's on me. Oops. Should be fine, though. We will survive. Clash of the Elite. I am happy to announce we'll have Kurt Hennig versus Jack Armstrong. The 5-man match for the World Championship. And the Firefly taking on Santanico. Big matches all over the card. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited for how that show is going to turn out. But you guys will have to wait and see till the next video. Until then, take care. Firefly out.